Hey there, welcome to Christian Hope. I'm so glad you're joining us today. Whether you're here for the first time or you're a regular viewer, I want to remind you that you are loved, seen, and never forgotten by God. Today, I want to encourage you with a powerful message about what to do when you find yourself in a season of waiting. So let's dive in. Waiting. It's one of the hardest things we face as believers. When we're waiting for a promise to be fulfilled, it can feel like time is standing still. You've probably been there waiting for healing, a breakthrough, a job, or a relationship to turn around. You've prayed, you've hoped, you've believed, and yet it seems like nothing is happening. You're in a season of delay, and the silence feels louder than the storms. Maybe you've even started to wonder if God's forgotten about you. But today, I want to encourage you with this truth. Just because you haven't seen it yet, doesn't mean God isn't working. Your waiting is not wasted time. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarries, wait for it. Because it will surely come, it will not delay." This is a promise you can stand on. Even though it feels like the answer is delayed, it's actually on God's perfect timeline. God doesn't operate by our clock. He operates by His own divine schedule. The waiting period you're in right now is not a mistake. It is an appointed time. And just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. Some of you might feel discouraged, wondering if God has forgotten you in the midst of your waiting. The enemy loves to whisper lies during these moments, telling you that God's promises aren't for you, that you're not good enough, or that you've missed your chance. But that's not the truth. Delays don't mean denials. In fact, delays often mean God is working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. Think of the life of Abraham. God promised him that he would be the father of many nations, but Abraham had to wait 25 years for the fulfillment of that promise. 25 years! That's a long time to wait for a promise. But what's amazing is that Abraham trusted God through every year, through every moment of doubt, and through every obstacle. His faith did not waver. He held on to the promise, even when everything around him seemed to be saying, "It's too late." And God came through, just as He said He would. God doesn't forget His promises. He may not come when we want Him to, but He will always come right on time. The waiting wasn't a punishment for Abraham. It was part of the process that strengthened his faith and trust in God. Think of David as well. David was anointed as king when he was just a young man. But he didn't step into that kingship right away. Instead, he spent years running for his life, hiding in caves and facing numerous challenges. It looked like the promise was delayed, but what God was doing was preparing David's heart, teaching him how to lead, and building the strength he needed to become the king that Israel needed. If you're in a waiting season today, I want to remember something. It's not wasted time. God is preparing you. He's refining you, building your character, strengthening your faith, and getting you ready for the promise He has for you. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." Waiting doesn't just mean doing nothing. It's an active waiting. It's trusting, hoping, and continuing to believe even when you don't see results right away. And in that active waiting, your strength is being renewed. You might be asking, why is it taking so long? I understand the frustration that comes with waiting. It's not easy. It can feel like everyone else is moving forward while you're stuck in the same place. But don't let the enemy convince you that you're forgotten or that you've missed your chance. God sees you. He sees every tear. He sees every prayer. He sees the faithfulness in your heart when no one else does. And He is working in ways you can't yet see. Proverbs 16:9 reminds us, "A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps." You might be planning your way, but God is directing your steps. You are not lost in this process. You are being guided by God's loving hand. Think about Jesus' delay in coming to Lazarus when he was sick. His friends called for him, saying, "Lord, the one you love is sick." But Jesus didn't rush to their side. In fact, He waited for 2 more days before He went to Lazarus. By the time Jesus arrived, Lazarus had already died. But what seemed like a delay was actually part of God's plan. Jesus didn't just come to heal Lazarus from his sickness, He came to raise him from the dead. God's timing wasn't a mistake. It was perfect. And in the end, the waiting made the miracle even more powerful. The same is true for you. The waiting might feel like it's too long. It might feel like you're losing hope. But I promise you, God's timing is perfect. He is not slow in keeping His promises. 2 Peter 3:9. He is preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. And when the answer comes, it will be worth the wait. So, if you're in a season of waiting, I want to encourage you today. Don't give up. Don't lose heart. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep praising God. The vision will come. It won't be delayed. It will come at the appointed time. And when it does, you'll see that the wait was worth every moment. If this message encouraged you, I want to invite you to like this video, share it with someone who needs hope in their waiting season, and subscribe to Christian Hope. Every week, we're here to speak life, build faith, and remind you that God's promises are sure. Stay encouraged, keep trusting, and know that God is with you in the waiting.